Welcome all. Is COVID 19 capable to cause damages to the brain? Hey everybody, I am Edwin Williams, sharing some recent research news with you. Once the fear from the ignorance and helplessness caused by COVID 19 has subsided a bit, and people all over the world slowly started to breathe tranquil air and reduce fear, and started to engage in their daily chores, scientists the world over began to think, observe, and study the temporary or permanent effects that the virus may have possibly left behind in the affected. Dr. Robert Stevens, Associate Director of Johns Hopkins Precision Medicine Center of Excellence for Neurocritical Care in Baltimore, USA, has conducted various investigations and studies on several COVID 19 patients and found out that this disease may cause confusion, loss of consciousness, seizure, stroke, loss of smell and taste, headache, trouble to focus, change in behavior, peripheral nervous tissue issues, Guillain-Barré syndrome, which may cause paralysis and respiratory failures and may lead to death even in those cured. Dr. Stephen's team and about 20 research groups all over the world are relentlessly engaged in research in the blood and CSF cerebrospinal fluid of the patients who show serious problems in the central nervous system after the attack from the SARS-CoV-2. Dr. Sherry Chu et al. Reported in PubMed that 80% of the patients admitted in hospitals with COVID-19 exhibited CNS problems. The neurologist at Yale University in New Haven, USA, Dr. Serena Spidich, opines that SARS-CoV-2 leaves behind loss of memory, stroke, etc. in hospitalized patients. A study in the brain of patients before and after infections show loss of gray matter at different areas on the brains, report Dr. Dao Ji in PubMed 2021. Studies conducted in China and Japan found genetic materials in the brains of COVID-19 patients, but Dr. Yang reported in the Nature 2020 that his team failed to find any genetic material in the brains of 8 dead and 14 control participants in a 3-month-long follow-up study based on MRI. Dr. Yiping Liu et al. Reported in the medical journal The Lancet, August 2020, that SARS-CoV-2 causes structural and functional changes in the patient's brains. A study conducted by Dr. A. E. Butson et al. At the Chicago Medical Center reported that 40% of patients exhibited central nervous system anomalies and 30% of those developed trouble in comprehension. And the study conducted in Massachusetts General Hospital attached to Harvard University reported in the American Journal of Neurobiology that they observed metabolic disorders in the patient's brains. These brain metabolic disorders were found to be similar to those that were caused by hypoxia, insufficiency of oxygen due to other reasons. Earlier assumptions was that COVID-19 viruses enter the brain after breaking the brain-blood barrier, but Nature 2021 595, pages 480-485 shows that the virus was incapable to break this barrier, and their entry point may be through the olfactory bulb situated in the nasal epithelium and which processes olfactory information. Yet another reason offered is the maladaptive response of the immune system in an effort to fight the infection. High fever caused by COVID-19, changes in the brain cells owing to lack of oxygen, delirium, coma, organ failure, etc., are other factors that may be influencing these changes. The study now points that SARS-CoV-2 attacks the CNS. The study of Dr. Arnold Craigston, a neurologist in the University of California at San Francisco, shows that astrocytes, the star-like cells that feed the nervous system, are attacked by the COVID-19 viruses, and because of that, drastic changes happen in the brain. Dr. Daniel D'Souza, head of proteomics at the University of Campinas in Brazil, supports this finding. Dr. David Atwell, a neuroscientist at the University College of London, and his team found that this virus affects the behavior of pericytes found at particular intervals in the blood capillaries that help in the building of capillaries, maintain the blood-brain barriers, and also allow the immune cells enter the CNS. Dr. Atwell opines that medications like losartan that control blood vessels may be used to treat COVID-19. Drawing from his 19 years of research experience, Dr. Harold Prus, neuroimmunologist in the German Center of Neurodegenerative Disease, says that the maladaptive responses of the autoimmune cells created by its own immune system cause diseases like neuromyelitis optica that weakens the muscles, leading to loss of eyesight and rarely lead to psychosis in affected patients. In the light of the knowledge accumulated by recent research studies, multifaceted attacks of SARS-CoV-2 virus strongly influence the brain cells and bring forth many changes in the brain. The pathways in the functioning of pericytes, astrocytes, autoimmune cells all are intertwined to create various unfavorable situations in the COVID-19 patients. So, prevention is better than cure. Please subscribe, like, and share my channel that tries to explain scientific research in an easy to understand way to all. If you are not already subscribed, please, please click the subscribe button on the right side of the screen. Take care. See you soon with another great research work happening in the world of science. Bye. Thank you for watching.